We're back and we're going on a much needed adventure. Gotta say, felt a little bit nervous about getting back on camera. We took a week off, and honestly it's because we've really just been working a lot. So sometimes we need a weekend just for rest, and sometimes we need a weekend just for adventure. We're heading along the coast. We're going to a really cute little coastal town. We found an amazing boondocking spot on Overlander. We'll tell you about that later on. I know I'm a little bit nervous to be back on camera, but I promise I won't be that awkward. We do try to make it really easy on ourselves to make these trips happen. So the stuff that we bring is basically our food, water, our little amount of clothes that we need, like just pajamas, because it is just a one-night little getaway. The easier that we make it on ourselves, the more likely we're ready to head out, because that's our whole intention of living this way, is to explore, discover. We know that it's so good for us, it's so good for our souls to be able to get away. Don't get me wrong, we absolutely love it here, and believe it or not, we only have 2 months left being here at this work camping job. It's really been an incredible experience. This is a really special place, and we're so grateful that we've had the opportunity to be able to live and work here.
It's so liberating to only need a few things on these camping trips. So one thing that we only have one set of is pillows. So me and Giulietta love our pillows when we're sleeping. We each have probably like 3 each plus a body pillow. So we're gonna minimize. We're only gonna bring what, 2 pillows each and a body pillow. The body pillow on the trip though is only for Winston. It's his favorite thing. And all the clothes that I'm bringing are in this one backpack. I guess it doesn't really feel very minimal when I'm carrying all this stuff. We're so minimal. Gosh, we're really minimal.
Go on with your minimal self.
I'm so minimal.
We never want to sacrifice on comfort though. Bye.
You inspired us yesterday. You said we're so excited to go camping. You're coming with us. You know what we got for Winston? We can't get him in the truck and not have a treat for him. He just loves the truck. He always makes his way in there. So let's give him this treat. It is so foggy today. The picture on the forecast, sun. Maybe it'll come out later. Bye. Go sleep somewhere we've never slept before. That is one of the coolest parts about truck camper life, is the options are endless. Let's roam. Bye.
Where's my baby? He needs a little treat for the road. One for the road. You gonna eat it in private?
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again.
Yeah! That's my boy.
This feels really right. The second we get in the truck, which is honestly pretty rare these days, it just feels so natural, so right.
We really have not had to even fill up very much gas because we don't really drive anywhere except for when we do these little excursions or we go to the grocery store, and we're doing both in this trip.
How to save money on gas? Don't use it.
I like him right here. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, he likes it too.
Nope.
There's a construction stoplight in front of our spot here. And so sometimes you're at this traffic light for up to 10 minutes. And we never like to be the first in a line of people on the road because we drive slower than everybody. So we like for everybody to be able to pass us. We just got through the fog and the skies are blue now. Woohoo!
Following a shadow down to the graveyard. Gonna say a prayer, gonna pay my dues.
Come on, let's go.
We'll be right back.
We gotta put him safe in the camper for 5 minutes.
Y'all know I like my mackerel. I'm gonna get some mackerel. You know this Italian girl is happy.
All of this is thanks to one of our incredible honeys since day one, Stephanie Conrad. Thank you so much for your donation to our Bodega Bay Fish Market Fund.
Woo!
Mwah.
Driving is like a spiritual cleanse where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end.
We're at our boondocking spot apparently. We're at an equestrian trailhead. An equestrian equals horses. Do we see horses? Yes, we do.
And the bay is right there, so it really does have a really nice view. We did find this spot on Overlander and we're gonna give it a shot. This is our first just like pull over boondocking site we're gonna stay at.
Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving.
That's an RV park right there. This is the Overlander spot right here. So there's a big equestrian field on the other side, which I think is where we're gonna sleep tonight. There's also these roadside spots that you could also boondock at here in Bodega Bay. I just wanna say, the whole boondocking thing, we gotta respect this, guys. We gotta make sure we clean up after ourselves because these are really a privilege to have these kinds of spots available to us to be able to overnight. I mean, that's saving us at least $40. An RV park right there. There's the state park right across the street, and that's like $40 a night to stay there. And I don't even know how much that is, probably a lot.
And we're closer to the water. This is as close to the water as you possibly can be. It's free, so don't abuse it, y'all.
First thing we're gonna do is clean up these clams, because you don't want no dirty clams. You don't want to eat no gritty clams. Nobody wants that. Amber especially doesn't want that, so we're gonna clean them. Okay. We're gonna make these clams so simple. You know, shellfish doesn't have to be intimidating. I want to show you all what I got from that little market. So there's a fish market inside of the Tides Wharf restaurant. This is one of my favorite little Italian cracker snacks. I love these. We got some gnocchi for home life, so packaged gnocchi. Tinned mackerel, y'all know I love the tinned mackerel. California grown garlic, and then just a little bit of some espresso because we're gonna make a special drink right now. I've been obsessed lately with espresso spritz. Go down a little rabbit hole on the internet, and so I really want to try this myself. It mixes two of my very favorite things, and that is soda water, bubble water, mineral water, whatever you want to call it, along with espresso. And we're actually going to be using the Wakako Nanopresso to make a very nice crema on our espresso shot to mix with this Topo Chico right here.
Have you ever had one before?
Have you ever had?
Have you?
No, I've never had one before.
Oh, you said you were obsessed with it, but you mean you've been obsessed with learning about it.
Yeah, I've been obsessed with looking at it on the internet. I haven't tried it yet.
Two of Giulietta's favorite things in one. I feel like that would be equivalent to me mixing like maybe beer and chocolate. Amber's beer reviews are a highlight of the session, but today I'm gonna be fancy. I'm gonna be pinky up. I'm gonna have some white wine. I think it's gonna pair perfectly.
I'm making a mess. I got my coffee over here. So I just got this little Lavazza. It's the gold selection from the market because I didn't really have any espresso. I do love Lavazza though.
Let me smell. Let me enjoy. Oh. I feel like I just walked into a coffee shop.
Ah, so
delicioso. She's making a mess. Let me see that mess. That's little.
yeah, it's not that bad.
That's not
I just
even.
cleaned it.
Espresso, clams, white wine, salted cheese, prosciutto, beets, carrots. Yes, all of those things are gonna be in this meal that we're having today. It is so cool to have all these simple ingredients that come together to create this basically masterpiece. It's art. And Giulietta's always said that her favorite meal is a lot of little things put together.
Always.
Always. I say that mine is a casserole, so ours are pretty opposite. Mine is like kind of like everything in one pot, all mixed together, all the flavors in a bowl. And I mean, of course, Giulietta will eat that with me too, but she's taught me to appreciate many tapas.
I do love a tapas type meal. Plus, when we're traveling and we're doing these little boondocks, it's actually really easy for us to make these type of recipes, and they still feel very gourmet. You just have good equality ingredients, keep it very simple.
Equality ingredients. Only equality.
Exactly. I love this little device because honestly, it's pretty expensive, but if you like good espresso on the go, here we go. There it is.
Oh!
Look at that! I mean, is that not pretty or what?
Looks like cream soda.
It's like an espresso cola right there. We have our espresso spritz. This is some fresh basil from our friend. I've already cleaned it. And I'm just making it look super beautiful. Look at that.
It smells so good.
Oh my gosh. Let's get a pretty B-roll shot. It's very beautiful, we have to give it that. The appearance is just 10 out of 10 for not even working that hard, honestly. And as soon as you put it up to your face and you have the whiff of the basil with the like sweetness, richness of the espresso, it's lovely. It's perfect. It's so nice.
Yeah, the cream on top makes it seem so gourmet. And that basil, it's really refreshing. It's so nice. I've never even heard of this. You must live a different TikTok life than me because I've never seen this.
With the Topo Chico, it's like refreshing, hydrating, and then you get that caffeine kick. You get a little bit of that like strength from the espresso shot coming through. Whatever strength is like when you drink it, that's espresso. Espresso is strength.
Yes. You love it?
It's so good.
How's your torelli?
To go along with our clams, we're gonna have a nice fresh root salad. We have a beet that our friend brought for us. Amanda, we love you, thank you. Then we also have a carrot that we had in the fridge. We roasted it, and we have this salad. We're gonna add some walnuts. I'm gonna put some feta cheese on there.
We're just sampling everything, making sure it's okay before we have it for dinner.
I didn't even get a shot of this thing whole because I'm plating it right now. We got some focaccia from our very good friend, the sourdough queen herself. Her name is Amanda. I'm going to put her Instagram tag right here on the screen. Go give her a follow because she makes some of the most delicious, amazing bread, baked goods.
I'm not sampling it.
What does it taste like?
The texture is incredible. It's dense yet bouncy, and all the air holes in it. You can tell it's gonna absorb the garlic so well. I always say you can't go to dinner hungry.
It's time to start cooking the clams. So we let them soak for about an hour in some salt, cold water. You can see a lot of the sand at the bottom. We scrubbed them clean. We're gonna get our cast iron nice and hot.
Your cheerleaders are here cheering you on.
My cheerleaders?
Yes. That's nice.
This white wine is for the clams too, but I'm making Amber a glass.
Oh, that's a big glass. That's huge.
Oh, is that big? Yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
I was making Amber a glass of wine because I know it's her time to have a little drink, relax. You know, we're winding down. Got some of this for the clams and a little some for my sweet little clam. I can't say that.
Yes, you can. You know what I love is that Giulietta never pours wine, so thinks that this is a normal glass of wine. I'm all for it. This is like almost half a bottle here.
No, it's not. And we just got some good old fish eye. Makes you be seeing fish eye. You're
Okay,
like, you got a fish eye.
let's try it.
This.
So in today's video. This is Amber's wine review. This is something that's extremely accessible. They sell this everywhere. It's called Fisheye, and we went with Chardonnay. I haven't had wine in a long time. I don't even remember the last time, honestly.
You don't really drink wine, but we're in wine country.
Today I do. Let's see. I'm transported. I mean, if we were at a restaurant right now, $15 for a glass right here.
And white wine goes so good with seafood, so there you have it.
It is so delicious.
I smell it. It smells great.
I'm at a vineyard. Butter.
We got a little olive oil in there too. We're gonna add some of this chopped garlic that we got.
This is so fun drinking wine.
A generous portion of this garlic.
I have a private chef right now. This is the absolute best. We are on the water in our truck camper. This is an absolute dream.
Pay my dues. I've been running wild ever since I left Virginia, trying to find a face that might remind me.
Are you ready for some dinner, Winston? We're gonna eat a little bit first, and then you can join us. Okay. 5-star restaurant, ocean view, private chef. We wanted to serve the clams in the cast iron because that's where all the sauce is, so we can dip. I don't love all shellfish. Clams are one of the more mild flavors to me. Add butter, I'm gonna like it. Plus they're like really clean and classy looking, in my opinion, compared to an oyster. Okay, I feel like the Little Mermaid right now. Dip it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
It's delicious. So garlicky, so buttery. The texture has a little bit of chew in there, but not like chewy. It's really good. And it feels fancy as what?
We also have some little leftover sausage. This is the best Italian sausage ever. The little cheese. And now
the focaccia. Giulietta is all about having all the flavors in her mouth at one time. So speaking during a review is a challenge because she likes to mix it all.
You know what's also amazing is the little cherries, tomatoes on top are sweet and they just burst with flavor as soon as you bite into that bread.
Let's try the salad. It looks so good.
Here's your bite.
Did you do anything to the beet?
I just roasted it.
Did you? The beets and the carrots are roasted.
I just roasted it.
It really is like a candy salad. How many flavors? I don't know where to begin. Wait, look at Giulietta here.
Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away.
After that kind of meal, all you want to do is just lounge about, especially on our day off. It's really nice to be able to get rejuvenated, get relaxed. I feel so at peace. The stress has been leaving my body. Not that I'm typically stressed out, but I got some aches and pains from this week. My neck feels like oddly like I slept on it wrong or something, so it's been kind of weird to move around, which I never like that. But I'm feeling good.
I'm excited because I'm opening a new toothbrush. That is satisfying.
You needed a camper toothbrush because we kept leaving the one in here.
Yeah, I would always need to go back and get it. So now I have one in here.
It's actually really nice and peaceful outside. All the like houses that are on the water just totally lit up. Like the marina's all lit up and you see it just glimmering right on the water.
Hi. So you tell we're cozy.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Winston. Hi everyone. It's like 7:30 right now. We ran out of toilet paper, so we have to leave this area because we need to wipe. And I'm having like this really weird neck pain, like it's hurts really bad. So we're gonna find a little area to be able to chill at and like have breakfast, and I can kind of just lay around and relax for a little while, because it was really hard for me to even sleep because I had to keep moving around, but every time I even like lift my head, it just feels really sore. It's so strange. I've never really even had any neck pain, so this is kind of a new one. Hopefully it just kind of tweaked it or slept on it wrong and it just kind of set it off, but you never know. Winston?
We could stay here much longer, but we forgot toilet paper and all forms of toilet paper.
We gotta go get this trash. There she goes.
Okay, we're camping again. We found a little marina, used their bathroom for the moment, and we came right back because we still have more camping to do. And it is espresso 30.
So we're having some espresso shots for breakfast this morning. I'm adding a little bit of milk to Amber's. We're back in our little camping area, but this is the equestrian fields. There's just a big open lot. There was horses here yesterday. There's horse poop everywhere. And it's a really nice little spot to be able to boondock. It's more set back from the road, so that's also really nice too.
Look at him, nibbling on your sweater.
Winston!
He wants some attention.
He was on my attention.
He had a good walk this morning. He had a good breakfast. We didn't bring his kibble, so it's like vacation. He doesn't have to eat any kibble. Only wet food on vacation. Un café con almond milk? Thank you. Good morning.
Strong.
The way her upper lip curves over her teeth as she drinks it.
My father, who passed away this year, I think y'all remember like a few videos ago I talked more in depth about it, but he would always have an espresso in the morning and in the afternoon as soon as he got off of work. So anytime I have a little shot of espresso, I always think of my bobble. See, I didn't cry. I didn't cry. It's so crazy, the little things that you remember, especially about people that have passed away. Like, I can see it in my head, him sipping his espresso, and it just is such a vivid memory. It's so crazy. At least we have the memories with us.
I feel that way about a lot of people in our lives who we love, who are still with us and just not presently with us. The way my grandma will bring me coffee, or the way my grandpa walks, or the way my mom and dad are sitting there on the couch, and you can just see all their mannerisms in your head, and you look forward to being back in their presence.
We do have 2 months left at this job. We are going to be leaving here October 1st. We're going to be traveling for a good while. And then we do have a winter gig that we'll be setting up for that we're excited to share with you. But we have been planning our route. We definitely want to see some of... I don't know yet, actually. Did you want your blanket? Okay, you got it. There you go. There it is.
You know, we like to plan, but we don't like to over-plan because we like to be open to any of the opportunities that are presented to us.
On our last trip from Texas to California, so many things were happening that we really didn't even plan a route at all, which works out, but sometimes it's a little bit stressful. It's a lot of decision fatigue, so we do want to have a good idea of which way we're gonna go. So cool.
Love supporting our local grocery store in Wallala, which we go to every week to buy our groceries. But right now we are by a Safeway. Y'all, we are about to go shopping. We're gonna go in their freezer section. Everything is probably half the price it is in the smaller supermarkets.
Well, that was a great grocery trip. We got so much. We spent like $250, so we should be set at least for the next couple weeks, we hope. We think. We'll see. Time for us to go back to the coast. I gotta hit the jacuzzi, soak my neck a little bit, just like relax for the rest of this vacation weekend that we have. That was a fun little getaway. Bodega is definitely an amazing city. Very cool little town. And the easier we make it on ourselves, the easier that we make it on our...
I guess we made it. We're in a parking lot of an equestrian... What?
Trailhead. First thing we're gonna do...
Drinking a lot of beer lately.
We're also gonna have... So the clams are gonna
Hang
do
on,
like...
my arm's gonna fall.